Before I forget. Good comms. Good comms. Hold on. Live streaming? Live streaming on YouTube. Hell yeah. This library is looking pretty slick. Oh yeah, it looks pretty slick. Missing some books though? Well, I don't know, man. It's not my fault. Also, we should have some books on the floor. Oh my god. Oh my god, some books on the floor? Oh my god. Oh, I love this idea. Das ist good. Das ist good. Papers on the floor. Yes! A book that you pull to open a secret room. We talked about that earlier. Maybe. I know one thing I do want to do is like every library. This is almost like blueprints. It literally is. Every library will have a safe. And then you just have to go around looking at various actual interactable books or maybe notes or whatever. And then that'll pinpoint to a specific value or number for the code. And then you get extra items. So it's almost like an item room. This is literally blueprints, but as this friendslop game. Oh, shit. Das ist sehr gut. Ja. Ja. Needs papers on the floor. Just grab them from Super Hire. Ah, now you're talking my language. You mean literally 90% of the floor details in Super Hire? Random scattered papers? Ah, yes, of course. Ah, yes. Why, yes, of course. I have many of those. I have many of those. Yes. Anyways. Let me take a look at this reference. Okay, extrusion, intrusion. Done. I've coded it in. It's coded to my brain. I'm locked in. Someone's gonna be like, did you know you can do a Blender a bevel profile? What? Shut up, man. Did you know you could... Sorry, YouTube chat. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Sometimes things just kind of... Sometimes things are just kind of rough. You know what I mean? My dude is doing beveling the caveman way. How about you caveman my balls? Caveman my balls. Thoughts? Sometimes the only two working neurons in the brain connect and we get blah 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 blah. No, we really do. Okay, why is it that every time I add a material instance, it lags? This is my experience with 4.3. This shit fucking sucks. Blender, dude, 4.1 worked perfectly fine. 4.1 worked perfectly fine. This shit just, let's say, okay, now when I add another one, it's just, what's wrong with this piece of shit? All right. Also, why did they separate unwrap? Like, this just makes it so I now have to hover over a thing. Is there a way to change this so it's like a one-click UV unwrap? I really don't like having to, like... do that. I don't like that. Did you see the totally non-AI slop game I posted in game dev? Which one? Oh, Woman Simulator? Oh, I checked that guy's games. I'm pretty sure that's just like a incel. I'm pretty sure. without judging, I'm pretty sure that guy's just an incel. I don't know. Maybe I didn't have to do any sort of like researching to figure that one out when the game's called Woman Simulator and it's literally just cleaning a house and shit. Yo, that's me. I'm not an incel, Peter. Peter, we need to talk. Peter, we need to talk. Is there a way for, is there a way for me to change the UV screen so it doesn't need to be drop down? U for UV. You and me, UV. U for V and me for V, you, me. Not gonna lie, I prefer Crimson when he's not so sober. What do you mean? I'm not drunk. What do you mean? What are you saying? You want me to act like a psychopath? All right, UV window, UV mapping. View 3D MT UV. Oh, I can't modify this, can I? Fuck you, Blender. You suck. Why do you have to put this in a different section, man? What's the point? What's even the point, man? What even is the fucking point? What is the point of all of this? By the way, can I use the push-ups now? No. No, I don't want to hurt my back again. Please. Please, spare me. Spare me this once. Spare me this once, please. I beg. I beg of thee. I beg of thee. We'll rename this to library dash second floor trim. 2F trim. Yeah. I was wondering why I had so many points for once. You guys are assholes. Your back is hurt? I don't know what happened. Last time I did push-ups, it activated something in my back that hurt my back for like 2 days. It was pretty bad. The game trailer includes an AI-generated song that talks about being a proud woman who does dishes and stuff. Listen, man. Here's my opinion of that game. It is rage bait. It's an incel who's making a game. 2, they want us to talk about it so that they get more attention. So, here's my idea. Here is my idea. We don't give it the attention. And then... and then we win. We are the winners in this... whatever winning might entail. Aha! Optimization! If we can't have push-ups, can we get a jumping jack redemption? Okay, listen, I'll re-enable the push-ups on Wednesday. All right, does that sound good? 10 push-ups and he nearly fucking dies. Hey guys, I need to work out more. I'm gonna be honest. I need to go exercise and shit. I gotta stand up and then get some water in a moment. Remind me to stand up in like 10 minutes and get some water. Buy some dumbbells. I have dumbbells. I just don't use them. I just don't use them because I'm stupid.
My pants, I did.
Who shitted my pants?
Friendslop.
Ray, thank you for the 1 year Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wednesday workout stream. Got it. Bring in your sportswear. I could not stream myself working out. That'd be the... Guys, when I go to the gym, I gotta wear like long pants and a sweater because I'm just so like... While I'm okay with the way I look, I also am not at the same time, you know? Because my legs are super thin and I'm super tall and I look like a fucking celery stick. And then yeah, why do you go to the gym if you have dumbbells? There's certain workouts that I can't really do with just dumbbells, you know? Nice to have some machines and stuff. And also different weights for specific workouts. Anyways, watch this. Watch me put the trim in the bag. Put the trim in the bag. So what kind of wood do we want here? How about pine? Oh. Her. Yeah. Okay. Wall generator. Put him in. Oh, it's been a fucking while since I've used this fucking thing. All right, now hook up the mesh that I just made. Let's see if this still works. All right, hook up the mesh. Yes! It still works. Swimmingly. It's a bit big. It is a bit big. The I-beam of wood, the infamous, the one and only, the I-beam of wood. It's the one and only I-beam of wood. Hey, Golden, how's it going? Okie dokie. Now we can just drag this fucker around the perimeter. The chandelier swaying? Yeah. I don't know if they're swaying in the right direction, but...
Nice job on the game so far. Thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji. Golden, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We should make this 2 meters. What do you guys think? Doesn't matter. I know it's good. Exporto Patronum. Fuck. What the hell? Oh, there we go. For some reason, re-importing does not regenerate the construction script. I guess that makes sense. Whoops. It would seem that the edge is looking like ass. Luckily, we've got a setting for that. Final piece add. That's not it. You know what? friendslop. It's whatever. Who cares? We do be friendslop in a little bit. It's Z fighting. Oh shit. I can't scale up this specific one. You know what? Whatever. A little bit of Z fighting never hurt nobody. You know what we can actually do to resolve the Z fighting? I'm gonna do something fucking crazy. I'm going to scale this up slightly so that it becomes on an angle. And then because it goes on an angle, it will then resolve the Z fighting. Watch this. You've never seen this before in your life. See that? I know. I'm just that good. I'm just that fucking good. I know. Yeah, boy. You should model real jointery. How about you model these? You can't, because they're too big. I'm not fucking doing that, man. Some of you motherfuckers have the worst ideas ever, and you know what? I fear for your project's integrity. How the hell do any of you guys finish your projects? If this is the type of shit you come up with, you should model the joints. These what, sir? Nuts. TikTokers are going to call you out on the lack of jointery. Don't worry, they'll be too busy playing the game and enjoying it. Yeah. Thank God you have a spline system for this specific use case. Manually placing these would have taken years of work. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I would have gone fucking ballistic crazy if it not for my beautiful spline system that... Huh? Oh, shit. If not for my beautiful spline system that's been developed and perfected since Ronin. It started out as a building generator. And now all it is a spline generator. And let me tell you, I love every minute of it. How's this looking? Might switch out to wood with something else. I'm gonna be honest, wood might not be the pick. It all comes back to Ronin. It really does. It really does. There's so much shit that's been imported into my games from Ronin. It's like it never even left us. It's like it never even left. Metal gold frame? Okay, I kind of fuck with that. I kind of fuck with that. Maybe. I do like that idea. It's not a half bad idea. You're kind of spitting. And can you stop? It's getting disgusting. It's all one big asset flip. Sure. If you want to put it that way, sure. It really is all one big asset flip. All right, let's take a look. Then we need the railings, of course, but how does it look with the trim? It looks beautiful. Well, except for maybe that part there. I'm not too happy with that part. See, look at this. Look at this shit. I gotta manually scale this? That's fucking disgusting. Who the hell? Did you read my quick note about the video of the library? Which one, Ray? Wait, where at? Scroll up in chat. I like to really get into the nuts and bolts of my... No, that's not it. Quick note about the video you posted. Maybe clarify that randomly generated does not equal AI generated. People are dumb and can't read. I don't think they'll think of that as AI generated. I know people are stupid, but they're not that stupid, right? Listen, if it gets people talking and they're making themselves look like an idiot, and then they find out I'm making a banging game without any AI, we're fucking set, okay? It's marketing. It's marketing. What is this? We're working on the library. We're working on the library. Now, not sure how I feel about the trim. Should we do... I feel like wood is good, but maybe not this wood. Maybe dark wood? Okay. Guys, it's not switching out the material. Dark wood looks a bit too dark. How about the light one? Okay. Okay. We got to put the railing in. We won't really know until the railing is in, you know? That's looking pretty cool. Let's see what it looks like in-game, because it looks very different in-game with all the post-processing and everything. I'm glad you're working on your fully vibe-coded asset flip friendslop game, Krim. Thanks. Go fuck yourself. Thank you. Thank you. All right, thanks. Thank you. Clap. Yeah, hell yeah. Anyways. Vibe coded worse. Blueprint. What the hell's wrong with Blueprint? Hell yeah. Wow, we really are 1 year into development of friendslop. No, it's not 1 year. It's 2 months. It's literally only been 2 months, guys. Come on. Stop being such assholes, man. Is there a way, chat, okay, hear me out. Without using a spotlight, can you feed information into the volumetric fog without using a spotlight? Without it being super expensive? I know there's the volume material domain, but I'm pretty sure that's almost like a translucent material. So, what's the play? Anyways, this is the library. You can go underneath the tables. The one problem I have is there's not many hiding spots throughout the throughout the library. And if you're trying to hide from a monster who's running by, like, what the fuck do you do? What do you like, what are you gonna do? What, like, there's nowhere to hide. Maybe we should add like little oh, but there's still not enough space. If you were to like hide inside of like a little like compartment. Add half-height bookshelves. I was thinking about that. We can, like, I do want some different bookshelves around here. Don't get me wrong. You forgot the carts. True! We gotta make the carts. True. You're right. You are correct, actually. You speak of the truth. It looks cool as fuck in the dark, though. I gotta say, though, I think we gotta add a little bit more detail. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We're in the tunnel. Vibes. Does the GI just turn off when it's dark? So everything is using big point lights without casting shadows, except for maybe some of these lights. It does turn off, yes. Players gonna get mad when they can't read the book covers. There's gonna be some actual books, but most of these are like, you know, whatever the fuck. I'm thinking for the texture for the books, part of me is thinking I should make it nearest neighbor filtering. So it's not super... Yeah. Does look a little odd in the day when the power turns off because you expect the sun to be bouncing around. Listen, man, I'm not using Lumen or any of that shit. Crimson's Unreal Manual. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know how I could do like a natural light fake GI. Anyways, what I was thinking, the books here. What if we make it nearest? The problem if we make it nearest is the pages look kind of weird when it's nearest neighbor. Watch this. I'll show you guys. Like, I guess it looks a little better, but then the pages look a bit weird. So, yeah. Maybe we just do it like that because it just looks a little better. Or I just make a higher res texture. This texture is literally 128 by 128. So I could just make it 256 by 256. Can't you pre-bake GI much like any normal baked lighting? The problem is we're going to have different times of day. And these are all level instances. And I can't use sub-levels in a level instance. I'm pretty sure it does not work. So check what I posted in hashtag train rot. Oh, this just gets really complex. The moving bookshelves. It's cool, but it's just, it gets really complex. Like, if we have extra time, I'm down to make a little section where you have to move a bookshelf around. Yeah. Just cheat the time of day like V-Rising. Bake lights for every hour of the day and just change between each pre-baked lights setting each hour of the day. I would rather stub my toe than do that. Guys, listen. As much as I would love to have very nice GI lighting in here, I ain't that smart, okay? Don't get it twisted. I'm not that smart. All the books should also be stacked in the bookshelves with physics, TBH. Huh? We're going to have actual books in here. Just the fake books. That's why I made them such a simple look. Is so you kind of ignore them a little bit. You know, I was actually able to, I was thinking in my head, I was like, I can add even more randomization to these book colors by using vertex painting. But then I thought about it and I was like, maybe that's too much. You know, maybe that's a little too much. Although we can see the same repeating books. We might need some more mesh variants. Will this game be a Game of the Year contender? Or maybe if you get the lighting right, best art direction? Guys, none of my games are ever going to win an award. They're just not good enough. Let's be real. Don't get it twisted. Oh wait, these are two different materials. You know what? I'm okay with that. We also need a lamp. We need a lamp for these tables. We'll do that too. Hold on, I gotta get some water. None of you reminded me. What the hell, chat? Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta stand up as well. Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn on my coffee machine so that it's like nice and hot and ready and oh yes. Oh yeah. It's the mod's job to remind you? Well, Scott, you are technically the Discord mod, so you are closest to moderator than everybody else in here. Why is there weeb anime? What has the Train Rot channel dwindled to? Man, turning 40 really changed him? What the? I'm not 40, man. I'm literally not. June demo, by the way. $41? Mm-mm. 42. Man's almost retired. No need to finish the game, actually. Guys, I'm hoping with the release of this game, I can afford a house. Oh, yeah. Yes! Probably not happening, because the house market is ass here in Canada. A house inside my game? Yes, that too. Why not? House prices in 2028? The world not being in another world war in 2028? Yeah. Make a car that's just a house plopped on it? Okay, that's kind of funny. It could be a flatbed with a house. Okay. It's just they're moving a house and you can walk in the house and then steal whatever's inside. That's kind of funny. It's like them transporting one of those movable houses. Do I make the 3D stuff by myself? Yeah, some of it. Yeah, some of it. All right, it's time to make the railings. So we need a 200 centimeter piece and a 100 centimeter piece. What about the 3D character? I modeled that as well. One of the carts should be just filled with plungers to the brim. Okay, riddle me this. Why? Why plungers? Is it symbolism for something? Shit's fucked? Is the symbolism shit's fucked? Is that the symbolism? Haven't seen you do any texturing on stream? I do make some of the textures, yes. Let's see. Have we textured anything on stream? Good question. You know what? Actually, I don't think I have. He vibe codes the textures, that's why. I will literally open up Substance Painter, and then I will request that you gift a tier 1 sub for your insolence. Uh-huh. Maybe one of the customers or employees is just really infatuated with plungers, and they're so fun, so they buy them and they all get shoved in a closet. Huh. But why? Why not like a pipe bomb or something, you know? Why a plunger? Why not a pipe bomb? Let's think about it. Why not a pipe bomb? You know what I mean? Think about it. Why not a pipe bomb? We do need to make... So we have the stationary bomb that comes out of... comes out of the briefcases. I want to make a bomb that just like sits there and then pops out and starts running at you while the fuse is going off. Yes. Every game's got to have a character that runs at you and explodes, right? Every game. Maybe a closet that has two toilets facing one another? Okay, I can get that done. I can look into that. That's some deep philosophical symbolism for the narrative right there. I know, listen. They don't call me Krim the Giga story writer for nothing. Literally never worked on a story for any of his games ever. But hey, yeah. How tall is this barrier thingy? Also, we could probably reuse this. In fact, I will. Krim the lore keeper? Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping the lore. I'm just going to call it thing for now. What if someone became a train rot lore master and wrote an extensive word history? The lore of train rot. The handrail needs to be ergonomic. Ergonomic my nuts! Man. I hear the police outside. It's for you. Move the mouse up. Move the mouse. Thank you. Will there be a woodworking design on it? Well, probably not. Okay, looking good. Nice. I don't even know if this is the height for the handrail. We'll figure it out. What are your thoughts on just opening random closet and there's dead fake players if you weren't the first ones here? I don't mind the idea. I don't mind the idea because technically part of the lore is that the company, the Rot Co, doesn't really give a shit about you. And so you're just kind of replaceable. Maybe they forgot to clean up the body. Maybe it's like a rotting body and there's a bunch of flies and shit. Daisy type shit. See the groove that I'm talking about in train? Well, we kind of have a little bit of that there. We have a little bit of that there. But it's not going to be made out of wood. The only part that's made out of wood is going to be this piece. The rest is going to be metal. I really like the metallic kind of look this has. Although the little curve design might be a bit much. Wait, the company doesn't care about you? Oh, that's really original. Could I steal that idea from you? No, you can't. How dare you? Steal my idea. That's insanity. The fucking balls on people these days. Yeah, this might be a bit too detailed. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. I suppose. Okay, so let's get a cube in here because we need to do the big, long schlong pieces. Big, long, and schlong. The whole package, brother. We'll play Star Rupture with a friend, and the lady say the company's so impressed when we hit a new level, and then even when you max out everything, they just say you get nothing. Nice. Now that sounds just like a real company. Huh. Is this the right spot? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was right the whole fucking time. I'm stupid. So the Copilot Twitter announced an official Copilot Discord. They blacklisted Microsoft slop and then locked down the Discord after the backlash. Where the hell are the rats? I've contained them. I have contained them. They've been contained. I have contained the rats. The rats have been contained. Can't you just mirror it? Yeah, but I'm just stupid and lazy. Next question. Reminds me of John Nanite's Discord. Started getting ridiculed, or like started getting criticism for something they said, for like maliciously copyright striking a video, and then he locked down the Discord and said, the Discord wasn't in my interest anymore. It was too distracting. It was not in my interest anymore. Yes, man, when the yes people stop saying yes to the things you're doing. I think this is against... John Nanite? Yeah, John Nanite. Ever heard of him? You ever heard of John Nanite? I've heard of John Lumen. James Lumen? Who is John Nanite coding Jesus in the Midnight Spreader? Midnight Spreader. The Midnight Spreader sounds so fucking funny. I don't know. I don't know the answer to any of those questions. You're asking some really hard-hitting questions. You should ask a journalist. Because I don't know the answer to any of these. Chat's probably wondering, what the hell are you doing? Well, don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing, brother. You'll find out soon enough, if this works the way I'm picturing it in my head. Which I'm sure will work just fine. Just fine. Yeah, just fine. Yeah, this is gonna work just fine. Yeah. Just fine. This one might be a bit of a stretch. This one might be a bit of a stretch. That one's a stretch. Yep. Guessed as much. Can you just make a spline and make it follow the spline? Fuck you and your idea. But yes, I probably could have done just that. Yes. What? What? So you're probably wondering, Grimson, this looks really high poly, and yeah, you're probably right. Yes, you're probably right. We're gonna have to reduce this. This is not going to cut it. Yes, I could have used a spline, but I fucking hate the path tool. It sucks balls. I hate it. It's the worst. Nobody likes it. Okay, but hear me out. What if we just, like, clean it up a little bit? You know what I mean? What if we just, is he talking like Trump? I don't know. I don't... This just kind of happens. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Crimson said on third day, every rail shall have 8 million voxels and take more processing power than an entire PS1 game. With the release of Resident Evil in their game engine, it has sparked a new wave of Unreal Engine hate. You know how it goes. So, that is 124 triangles. How can we reduce this without completely destroying the curvature? I don't know. I don't think there's any way. Embrace John Nanite. One does not simply embrace the John of Nanite. We don't talk about Donut Guy. He's an AI shill now. It's so funny. There's a bunch of like Unreal Engine creators and Blender creators that just went full like. They just went full grifter. Just like all of this AI stuff happened and they just went full grifter mode. They went full grifter mode. No hesitation. We don't need the bottom face. Whatever, I'm going to keep the weird smoothing that we have. Okay, all right, okay, here we go. Here we go. How many of these are there going to be? Let's find out. Object, constant offset. Not many. We're not going to do too many of these. It's going to cause many problems. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thoughts? Maybe a little too low. Maybe a tad bit too low. Krim, I don't know if the guy running the RTX 780 can run this. Don't you worry. We put the screen resolution at 70%. Little Guppy thinks 800 triangles will lag the game. No, but I'm still trying to be careful because you got to remember that just because this is 800 triangles, it's going to be 800 triangles times like 17 on screen, which is not a big problem, but I'm still trying to, I'm still trying to be cognizant. You know what I mean, guys? Come on. What's the size of this railing? 2 meters. Please tell me that's what I needed. Good. 200. Okay, we're good. Yes. Library. Railing 200 meters. Centimeters. Not 200 meters. That's very long. Very long. Extremely long. Very long. Okay, so we got wood. Now this needs to be metal. Metal. Yes. You yeeted Lumen in any unique UE5 feature. The game has no choice but to be optimized. Well, I wouldn't say that just automatically makes it optimized, but... I feel like Unreal has this weird conundrum, especially with UE5, where it's like you can only go so far with like optimizing it until you have to start doing engine code changes. You know what I mean? It's not funny. It's seriously not funny. I'm gonna puke. Where's my cursor? No. It is a bit funny how much the game gives Unity URP vibes, though. I don't understand what this fucking conundrum is with people saying that they can't get away from the Unreal Engine look. Like, I think Kindred was talking about it in a Twitch chat one time. Honestly, I agree with him. Like, it's not that fucking hard. It's like, bro, just come up with an art style that's not just fucking mega scans and shit. Ooh, nice looking gun. The grip is a bit... I would say the grip would go a bit more here and maybe a little bit more smoother at the front, but that's looking pretty cool. Yeah. Change the tone mapper, done. Well, obviously there's a lot more to it than just change the tone mapper, but it's really not that hard. The only thing that's kind of hard to change is maybe like the way that metallic things, like reflections and whatnot, but I'm sure you could probably still make some adjustments to that as well. You probably don't even need to edit the engine code. It's just, you know, make some little changes. The only problem though is I guess if you make some changes on top of what's there is I guess not the most optimized way of doing it because you're going to be using a lot of post-process effects. Unfortunately, that is what I do. It is kind of not very optimized. Oops, and I'm not a real game developer. I'm a fucking idiot, okay? So do as you wish with that. Do as you wish with that. Okay, so now I can select all of the 200 centimeters railings and replace them. And then, accidentally shift them and then move them down. Okay, okay. Am I crazy? Did I hear that they got rid of mega scans, at least for new people? It came to them a long time ago. They did something to it, but I don't remember the details. I do not remember the details. You're asking the wrong guy. I'm too stupid. Okay, looks like the spacing is close enough. Now we just need our little 100 piece. The little 100 piece is going to be quite different from this one. I think it was 100. Let me just double check. 100, baby. So we need to make that. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that either. We can delete that. We can also just do this. And that is our 100 piece, which I think is fine. I think. Okay. Export the 100 centimeter railing. We're also going to have to re-UV and wrap this, but honestly, not that big of a deal. All right. Put the materials in the bag. Yes. Yeah, do I care about that? No. Well. Not really. But let's fix it anyway. At least a little bit. Yes. 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 Fuck it. Alright, fine. I gotta make that bounding box tool. Remind me to make that bounding box tool. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be the best around. All right, we have a little bit of Z fighting. You know how we fixed that? We changed the scale very slightly. That's it, baby. That's it. All right. Some of these are facing the wrong way. Uh-oh. What-oh. Oopsie. Not good. Let's just give it a -1 value. I know you're technically not supposed to do that. You're technically not supposed to, but don't care. I don't care. Oh yeah. This is looking a little busy on the eyes. Kind of a little busy on the eyes. I don't know. I feel like it's a little busy on the eyes. What do you guys think? Should I reduce it by 1? That would also reduce the triangle count. Optimization. Am I using lumen and nanite on this project? No, but I am using lemon and nuts for sustenance. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not. All right, now let's see how many times it takes to get us the light. Holy shit. Yeah, it looks all right. In game, it looks a lot better, actually. Wow, the lights went out. Perfect. And we're in the tunnel. Holy shit. Okay. Interesting. Gotta fix that. No, I'm not building lighting. The only places I'm building lighting is the stations, because those are gonna be static. Static-ish areas. I think. Am I going to be using fake volumetrics to save up performance cost? What are... for the fog? I have no idea. I'm just going to pull a lethal company and make the game kind of like secretly unoptimized. And then just reduce the screen percentage, which is what I've been doing. It's optimized. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. We're gonna get lamps on the tables. It's gonna look a bit like... a little bit like this, kinda. But yeah, we are gonna get some lamps on the tables. Yeah, some of the movement stuff is not correct. But yeah, we have the things rocking back and forth. Now, technically, physics-wise, I don't know if it would be forward and back. It'd probably be maybe left to right. But that's what we got. The tunnel lights have no shadows? They got shadows. Well, look at that. The tunnel just left. They ignore this because we noticed a lot of fucking artifacting here, so... that part, we had to skip that one. Because it just doesn't work on this. It just looks too... it looks worse with it on than with it off. Is you guys' guess hole in one, hole in one, hole in two, hole in two. Bit. Just like my basketball career, which I never had. Whatever, fuck you, man. I do have to make it so when you get into a station, we fix all of the faults in the thing. I do have to do that. Each miss equals 1 hour on enemies? Hell no, man. I think actually our first playtest... I think what I'm thinking of doing for our first playtest... obviously, ideally, it would be good to have the monsters. But I think we might be able to aim for a playtest without monsters. I know that's very counterproductive because the monsters are such a huge integral part of the game, but... it would be interesting to do like a playtest with like 4 to 5 players. with no monsters to see what the game is like with no monsters. Or like minimal amounts of monsters. Dude, this is fucking rigged. The tractor's a straight line? Yeah. Grim will do anything to avoid making the monsters? Listen, progress is progress, okay? I know I should work on the monsters, but there's a library to be made. Listen, there's a library that needs to be made. And no one else is making it, except me. Yeah. Yeah, I had an idea. What sort of monsters? You know, things like a luggage mimic, a bomb that runs after you, a chef who wants to turn you into a hot dog and then eat you. You know, just simple shit. You know, nothing too crazy. What else do we have on our list? A landmine. We can put those in. The goblin who comes and steals random items. The door. This one definitely I'm not working on. The ticket collector. The splitter. The spider. The mafia. Jimmy. It's gonna have a monster that you have to look at, otherwise it moves, isn't it? I feel like that's like, you know, you gotta, right? Like, right? Right? Did you hear that Unity high definition render pipeline is dying? Where did they say that? The URP? WeRP? Oh, HDRP. What the hell is HDRP? It's like the Unreal Engine version of Unity. All right. Interesting. Interesting, very interesting. They're recombining to a single render pipeline again. It's been on the roadmap a few years at this point. I wish Unreal separated into two different render pipelines. There's so much like random shit tied to Lumen and Nanite and like TAA or whatever. Love that. Love that for me. I don't know to what extent though. You got the guy on Twitter who makes the Vite fork, which apparently is like that fork is fucking like annoying to use. It's like not friendly to work with at all. Games from scratch. Love that channel. Love that. Love the channel. do 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 do. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways, whatever. Fuck off. Next, what are we working on next? Not monsters. Where are we on the library? We need lamps. Who gives a fuck about lamps? I do. Anyways, we need toilets. That's true. That's true. You're spitting. Maybe we should have a bathroom in the library. You know something I'm noticing? The library is symmetrical. Oh no, the library is symmetrical. Oh no. We do need a cart as well. We need a cart, lamp, scattered papers, random books, vertical books. At an employees only room, we do need something to break up the symmetry. I will say, it is a very symmetrical space. But by having a room, having a room, maybe in this corner, maybe we remove this bookshelf. We section this off. We section it off like this. We can, yes, we can section it off, and then we can, it can be, no, not a secret room, an employee room, and then maybe, if there's a task in here, you start at the employee room, you grab a book or whatever, and then you got to put the books in the right spots. Will there be monsters related to the library? There's an idea where a bookshelf or two bookshelves will randomly be selected as monsters that will slam down and crush you and then deal damage, and then you'll be flattened for 10 to 15 seconds. Like Super Mario when he gets crushed. Can this be the Arceus library? Is that the fucking... Oh my god, that it is kind of the thing for... Oh, fuck. This game is just old school RuneScape. Can you add a fart meter? Listen, man, you can add a fart meter to your game, okay? Okay? A poop meter? A drink meter? Yeah, we also technically need a desk. We're checking out books. Like, where does someone check out their book? That is a good question. Maybe we need like a little something. They don't. I see. Of course. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? No, but having these facilities would break up some of the symmetry that we have in here. Which would be good. Would be very good. Would be good to break up the symmetry. Is this the first cart on the train? This feels like a more rare cart to me for some reason. I just force it to generate as the first one, but I don't know where it would appear. I don't know where it would appear. I don't know if it would appear as the first one. But this is technically a unique cart, because, like, there's more than just rooms with loot. You know what I mean? There's going to be, like, a little puzzle where you got to figure out, like, the code to a safe. We need to model the safe. And other stuff. This would probably be one of the, yeah, this would probably... We'll figure it out when we make that system, but we'll need to make a system where certain cars can only spawn once in a route. So then, I noticed one time, I was doing a run. The library was first, and then there was another library in the back. We don't want multiple libraries on a route. So that'll have to be a system. I'm going to do something, though. Very useless and completely unnecessary. I'm going to generate 2 more book variants. So we got 14, 8, 17, 11, Let's do 15. This is the kind of work you do so your boss doesn't fire you. Putting in my quota. Putting in my quota of adding more static meshes to the scene. All right, 2 more, and I think this is fine. So we got 14, 8, 17, 11, 15. I guess 9 would be a good number. Or maybe 5. 5 books? This looks like the Terraria book stack. You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I fucking crazy? Hey. Anybody see it? I see it. What the hell, man? Get the hell out of my face. What the hell? What? Oh, Unreal. You're gonna piss me off. I'm gonna switch to Godot. You're gonna make me do it. I'm just kidding. I could never do that. Mainly because I'm too stupid. All right. Name a book Waterbolt to reference Terraria. What if that was an item? Waterbolt. That'd be so sick. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete all of the books so then we can generate the new ones. So we'll delete that, and then we'll select all of the bookshelves. This is how I generate it. And then watch this. Watch this. Right click, script actions, generate books. Fuck yeah. I'm still seeing quite a bit of repetition, but that's okay. He's a genius. He can generate them all instantly instead of placing them manually. Yeah. Yeah, you guys were like, spend over 30 minutes making a script that you could have just done in like... Yeah. Yeah. Why is there so many... There's quite a bit of repeats, guys. There's quite a few repeats. But that's okay. That's all right. We can switch them out a little bit, you know? Switch these out a little bit. All right. Will I regenerate it in every cart iteration of the library? I don't... Like, we can, but these are all static for now. Mainly because once I start placing where items might be, yeah, that makes it a bit easier. Can't you flip some book groups for more variation or rotate? I can't rotate it because the other side of the book is pages. We can like scale them down. I'd have to put that in the system though to like do some inverse scales. I'd have to put that in the generator, which I have not done. Shouldn't there be some books on their side or tipped over? We will, yeah. There will be some vertical books at some point or another. At some point. At some point, yes. Anyways, cool. A little bit more variance. This library is looking like a library, kinda. It needs a checkout desk, and I do still want to do that idea where we have a separate room. I think that'd be so sick, having a separate room. That would be so awesome. That would be so awesome. Cinti assets going hard. I hate Cinti assets. What's this? Hold on.
It should be a short quest.
It's got a dog. You can outfit him with... Okay, never mind. You know what? I thought it was just a dog. No, you can give him armor and then a sword.
Why, hello there, stranger.
Okay. Alright. I'm sold. Okay, honestly, the little clicking of the chest and then it moves around and shit, I'm kind of sold. Yeah, it looks fun. That looks fun. It looks fun. It actually looks kind of fun. You know what? It looks kind of fun. I have a good idea that make one book and make its material simple, for instance, random node, and make the blueprint construction script that generates books in the clamp. Clamp the transfer instant message is easy to load in memory, so it costs nothing. Yeah, but whatever. I just have clumps of mesh. Chances are I'll probably combine all of these anyways into instance static meshes as well, or hierarchical instance mesh. I don't know if I'd combine the entire library together. But yeah, I'm not too like worried about them repeating. It's not a huge concern of mine. Hey boss, I want to be self-employed. Have any tips for me? The school doesn't teach independence and how to make money on your own. How to start being self-employed. Depends on what you want to do. I started doing graphic design commissions when I was in like high school. But at the time I was still streaming. What I did is I started with making stuff for free for people. Just to get my name out there. But that's graphic design. AI does that now. Brother, if you have that mentality, then like might as well just quit, you know, just quit, just give up everything, just give up everything. Get McDonald's. Apply to McDonald's. It's like just give up. Just give up. Stay at home with the parents. Let them pay for everything. They'll be fine. I don't know, make stuff. Make applications, because I think that's like within the bounds of what you're doing. Use AI if you fucking want to. Use AI to make those applications. Make some applications, get your name out there, make sure your name is there so that people can contact you, and then hopefully you start having people that actually contact you for work. That's like, in my opinion, the best way of going about it in terms of like that kind of sector. Marketing is the hard part. No, it's not. Just make stuff. Make stuff, post about it. Make stuff, people will find interest in it. Just post about it anywhere that might be of interest. You make a cool app that's for like fitness or some shit, post it in some fitness places. Post it anywhere. Just post it. Make things, post it. Don't think about it. Just stop thinking. Here's my tip. Stop thinking. Just start doing. Stop thinking. Oh, but AI will do that. AI is gonna fucking suck your balls one day. It's fine. Just do it. Just do it. Make the thing. It's fine. No, seriously, that's my best advice. Because like when I started doing it, I just fucking just did it. You know what I mean? I tried not to think too much about it. Even now with this game, I try not to think about it too much. I just try to do. You know? Just do. AI's gonna suck my balls. A cat with a conductor hat. Okay, listen here. Okay, does the cat turn into a monster when you stare at it too long? I think we're in an age where people have too much time to think. Just stop thinking. Just get in there and just make things. Stop thinking about it. You're thinking too much. We have too many tutors that are like, well, think about the process and blah, blah. Just get in there and fucking do it. I don't know what to make. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. You've probably come across a problem one day and you were like, you know what? I'm sure an application could potentially help me with this. Or something. Just literally something. Don't tell me you don't know what to make. You know what to make. It's in your brain. Unlock your brain. Unlock your true potential. You know exactly what you want to make. You just let your brain flow. Anyways, that's it. That's my advice. Is the cat a flurkin? What the hell's a flurkin? What in the world is a flurkin? Is it a bird? Is that a Harry Potter thing? What's this Dixerto post? A new God of War title is in development, though Kratos will not be the main character. Faye, Kratos' second wife. Isn't Faye technically dead in the universe? Or is this like going back? Prequel. Oh. It's an alien creature that looks like Cat's Marvel thing. I know which one you're talking about. The one that has like tendrils coming out of it and shit. What the fuck, man? Spoilers. No, it's not a spoiler, motherfucker. It's literally the beginning of the game. Literally, it's the beginning of... It's at the beginning of the whole plot is because she's dead. It's because you're taking her ashes. Literally, the entire plot point is because of her. The entire game is to spread her ashes. That's literally the entire journey. Haven't gotten there yet. Well, it's because you haven't launched the game. Next question. Haven't gotten to that point yet. That's because you haven't played the video game. Oh, fuck. This doesn't have any shadows. Oh, that sucks. Shit. Oh, this doesn't have any shadows at all. So now the lamps look like they're floating. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. He's chopping the tree. Not even. He's literally staring at the tree just right there. He's not even pressing the A button. Push the A button. Progress the story. Anyways. Make an invisible thing that's only visible, only the beams for the shadows. The problem is then it's still going to appear for the We can make a separate lighting channel, but am I really going to make a separate... I guess we could. Let me try re-enabling it. Maybe somehow it magically fixed itself. Maybe it somehow magically fixed itself. Let's see. Let's get in the tunnel. Get in the tunnel. Get in the bag. Yeah? Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, you can't even see it in the light. Oh, you can. Oh, no. It's still really fucky. Yeah. God. It would look so cool, too. This is how lights work in real life? Ah, yes. Epileptic seizure because a light passes too fast. Haven't you ridden a car past trees and stuff? I don't drive. I don't drive. Do you drive? Whatever, just leave the shadow in. Fuck it, whatever, who cares? I don't care anymore. Yeah. I don't care anymore. Haha. Whatever, man. Use high precision tangent basis. I don't even know what the fuck that means. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I literally don't know how to fix that shadow problem. We could maybe use a different light channel. But then that means I have to separate that mesh into a separate thing. Anyway. Oh well, such is life. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe it's because the mesh is too close to the light. I don't know. 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 Let's make that separate employee room. We're gonna put it in this corner. I think. Only problem is I don't have a wall. Not sure if you guys noticed, but I don't have a wall. I'm missing a bit of a wall. Anyways, it's time. Wall generator. You're back in. Wall 400 by 400. It's like we never even left. It's like we're back to suit for hire all over again. It's like we never even left. Although it would be nice if I had a wall that was not, you know, two-sided. I don't need a two-sided wall. This wall sucks. Why is this thing, like, not filled in? Oh, you stupid asshole. Never just do this. I'm definitely swapping this out with like something different in the future. Oh, really? Oh, come on. The damn ceiling doesn't... Ah. Whatever, it's a rotated... It's a slanted wall. Slanted wall. Whatever, fuck it. This is a 400 by 300 piece. There you go. This resolves many of our problems. What happened to my wall? I don't know. Random weird stuff. We'll I'll probably make a thing for that at some point or another. What's the material? Wall? It's missing the leaks. Missing some leaks. That one's also missing some leaks. It's kind of weird. Huh. It all comes back to Ronan. It does. It all comes back to... What the hell? It all comes back to Ronan. Now, where do we put the door? I think the employee door should be here. Let me see if I still have this in the system. There should be a unique additional meshes. This system sucks. 400. Bay window door, bay wall door, 200 by 400. Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. 200 by 300. We got a wall door 200 by 300? Yes. Oh my god, hell yeah. Don't scale it down. Or do. Maybe you can turn this into a bathroom? We could, but I was thinking of doing this like as a little employee room or something. Okay, now I gotta get this little corner piece because it's looking real not good. Okay, and then we can put the materials in the thing. Walls. Walls. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Hell yes. The trains are so big. Is there some shit you see in the Combine use in Half-Life 2? There's a little bit of Half-Life inspiration. You're not wrong. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. This door is not the right kind of door that I want. Whatever. Oh well. Whatever. Who cares? Not the right door, but it's, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Sometimes you just got to make do with what you got, you know? Sometimes you just got to make do with what you got. And right now, what we got is a door. We need a light in here. Oh, shit. The point light is too big. Is the spotlight being used? No, but now it is. Haha. Yar. It's kind of a dark room. I was hoping that it would be a little bit more. Okay. Cool. So we got the employee only room. What does the employee only room have? Well, currently nothing. Currently a whole lot of nothing. It's well, it's a I'll think about it. It at least breaks up the straight feeling that we got going on. Wait, now that I think about it, I just had an idea. We don't need to rotate this. Because the wall covers it up. What? The only problem now is the floors. Don't you worry, I'll get this fixed by stretching it. Could be like a little book return kiosk. Have the little book drop off door. Oh shit! Oh shit! Like a little hole. Oh my god! Wait, you're fucking cooking. Wait, hold on. Someone pay that guy. Just kidding. Idiot. Wait, where's the window? He's so fucking smart. Window. Window, 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 window. Window, window, window. Window 300. Window. That's not it. Window. Yes. This one. That's not the right. Oh, fuck. This one. Oh my god. You're so smart. You'll be seeing my lawyers. Huh? You can't do this to me. Is there not a scale modifier for this? Things are not looking up, guys. Things are not looking up. Things are actually looking really down, as a matter of fact. What if we put the window right here? Not exactly desired. We have a place you could check out books. This is going to be the place where you could check out books. Yes. The employee room. Yes. And then just move the door a little bit. Yeah, okay. It's like nothing ever happened. This game really is sloppy, huh? Sloppy, sloppy. I love how the wall is literally right next to it. Oh, I hate that. I really hate how it's like right next to the wall, but sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, you know what I mean? Can I possibly move this here? Oh, shit. It's kind of in the way. What if I, you know what, actually, hold on. What if I move the whole thing a little bit? Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh. Okay. Oh, oh shit. I didn't notice that. I really need to change the way this blueprint acts, because not my greatest work. Although, I could put my my little I-beam thing there, which I should probably do anyways. Hey, Collins, how's it going? Is this the one where it's like there's a murder and then you gotta go? Nope, this is a different game. Oh my god, there's so many friendslop games. Guys, this is so... there's pooping. There's pooping, you poop together. Guys, I'm starting to think that we might have to pick up the pace. Wait, is this a game about... You gotta like... Oh, I'm understanding the title now. We gotta go. Gotta go to the bathroom. We gotta go. Ah, I see. Yes. There's an UI for the large intestine. Yes, I see. I see. And then your underwear, your underpants down. Oh, I see. Of course. Right. Right. There's going to be some actual books, but they're going to be like more detailed and stuff like that. So there will be actual books. There will be actual books. 10 train friendslop games being made. Who will be the first to ultimately win? I'm losing. I'm so slow. I'm so losing. Okay, I like the little separated room. It does feel, I will say, it does feel a little bit claustrophobic. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but it's feeling a little claustrophobic. Maybe we move this to the side here. It's like a little asymmetrical, because this side it's centered, and then this side it's not so centered. Might piss off a few people, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices. Wait, what if we move it this way? Oh, but like the window really... Oh, it just feels so claustrophobic here. Have you seen the We Are So Cooked? I have seen that one, yeah. I have. He's been mean today? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made. Where am I? Who's ready for some more train facts? Dude, I'm so Man dies on stream after hearing facts about train. He just couldn't stand it. The knowledge. The knowledge just went all into his brain, and his brain exploded. Just blew up. Oh, great. The wood's in the wrong direction. Oh, come on. What is this? This is disgusting. Oh. Ah, well. Oh, well. You could put train facts on the loading screen. That's hilarious, because then it's kind of like making fun of everybody. Because the game's not even, it's not even a real train, but we're going to put train facts in the loading screen anyway. Did you know that the locomotive was created in 1930? Just random, just whatever. I love books. Whatever, nerd. You know, I kind of wish I was into books again. I think it's just my brain doesn't feel like I have enough time. Hello, I'd like to check in my... Oh my fuck. I didn't think about that. Wait, I thought I turned off the shadows on that. Huh? Oh. Whatever. Sir, there's a hole in the train? Yeah. Yeah, there is. Right. That's how that works. Well, I forgot to add that light to the electricity stack. So, this is looking great. We need to work on the staircase. And maybe the door. Maybe the door. Maybe possibly the door. This does not feel like a lot of work for 2.5 hours of work. I'm a bit slow. I will admit, I'm a bit slow. I do say I'm a bit slow. What? Why is the constraint on Y? Oh. Wait. No. Why is it on Y? That doesn't make any sense. Ah, whatever. I need a loading screen to tell me. The loading screen is just going to be a black screen. All right, so the way to fix this is just... there we go. There we go. That looks so much better. Huh? This is a game you're gonna have loading screens? Don't you worry. We'll have one, at least. You always gotta have at least one. Oh, guys, I had a crazy idea. Okay, this is an enormous amount of scope, but what if in the game, in one of the stations, there is, okay, hear me out, a LAN room, like a bunch of computers, retro screen and everything, and then you can access a computer, and then you can put URLs in, and this could play in part with the whole that whole decipher thing that we want to do with like the big puzzle thing. We could have a URL that we like sneak in, and then you gotta like type the URL in. We make our own www. Huh? We could have like little computers. But then I'd have to make a bunch of UI. A lot of widget UI. But it could be cool. We could put little mini games in there if I have the time to do that. Trust me, I would do it though. Drip feed that puzzle slowly after launch. I really want to make a really long, like, I'm very inspired by what Animal Well was able to do. Like get a bunch of players all together to like try to figure out a puzzle. God, it would be so cool. Make an API, let other people make the minigames. That is very smart. I could somehow make it moddable where people can put in their own widgets, import their own widgets, and as long as it's a specific name, people can like go to that URL Should I add an extra 1 to 2 months of development? We have rugs, these gray rugs. I had them red, but the thing is the seats are already red. It looks nice red, don't get me wrong. It looks nice red, but then the seats are also red. So I'd have to make the seats a different color. This library looks a lot different. You sure you want to have the walkways above separated like that in the middle? Yeah. I do. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. Whatever, let's make them basic black. We will put, yeah, we'll put lamps on there for sure. I just haven't modeled the lamp yet. I gotta put the, I gotta make the metal staircase, which will look awesome. Metal staircase. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. What's this? Train card ideas, land, computers with small games, world space UI. Park-like cart? Feels like you're in a park with grass, a park bench, and a street lamp just inside a cart. like a terrarium cart? Like an interior terrarium. Is terrarium the right word I'm looking for? No. Yeah, no. It's like an indoor garden. Not a bad idea. I kind of vibe with the idea. Let me see Magma. I think I did briefly look at it. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I like the double barrel. Oh yeah. Big fan of double barrel. You even have the double trigger thing going on there. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah, partner. What's the difference between a human-sized terrarium and a garden? Well, we're the animals, I guess. We're the pets. I gotta say, without any of the monsters, like just this one car, can you imagine what the other cars are gonna be like? Having some like interior sound and ambience. It's very, it does have a very cozy vibe to it. Which I think is great because then once we start putting the horror elements, little sound effects, monsters, it's like we have a very nice, we'll have, I think we'll have a very nice shift in emotions in the game. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a nice like constant shift in emotion, which I feel like Super Hire didn't really have that. So it's gonna be a big improvement in that regard. The atmosphere is gonna be like constantly shifting as you play the game. Will there be a Care Bear mode? I've thought about a mode where there's like no monsters and it's just you like doing repair tasks and stuff like that. So yeah, they could always be a thing. Maybe. Possibly. I also, my sisters do like design stuff. They might help me out with, well, still figuring out the details, but they might help me with figuring out some like actual design stuff. Like the employee handbook will look like fucking, they brought up Severance and I completely forgot about Severance, and it's like a hilarious, perfect vibe for it. I gotta figure out the details of what's gonna be in that employee handbook. They might be able to help me with that. That might be kind of neat. Help with like posters and propaganda and shit. What about Severance? There's like the Lumen, the company that owns the whole like under thing. Has a very like kind of vibe like that. That kind of vibe. Kind of like a very controlling corporate kind of thing. And then I randomly I found these references to the badges, and honestly, it'd be fucking great if the players had badges. Oh shit. That'd be pretty funny. Little hanging badges on them. That could be great. Let the players be able to flash their badges and emote. Yeah. Can they retake their badge picture? Fuck, I don't know how that would even work. Oh shit. And then we brought up a stupid idea of having like one of these kind of things inside of the office car, because we're gonna have the office car, right? That'd be so funny as like a little Easter egg. We got a fucking sausage character version of this. A photo booth at the starting train stop. Oh shit. That could be like employee onboarding. What we could do is we could save a reference of which rotation your character is in proportion to the camera. And then every time you join the server, maybe we just take a one-time render target texture of it, and then that could be the way it works. Like, that's running some ideas of how it could work. Badges on those zippy yo-yo things. Yeah, and you go, take a look at my badge. What if the badge actually becomes a mechanic? Wait. You gotta like scan it for certain things, and then you gotta like just rub it on the key card reader, and it's just like, oh shit, it doesn't fucking. But then I was thinking like this would just be a choice for a cosmetic. I guess maybe it wouldn't be a choice if we make it like an actual mechanic, which I don't know if we would, but I could see it being kind of fun. Did I get rich from Superhire? Rich is a relative term. So what do you define as rich? $10? 25? 50 and a Big Mac? Big Mac's pretty good. I haven't had one in years. It's been years. Grim is funding my move to Vancouver. That's how rich he is. I wish. We do have that hard to port, but I don't know if that would require the badge. We have the door jam task. So a door will jam and you have to like fix it. Did you make the dough or not? I don't know. Bread dough? I got sourdough. I'm not the one making it though, so like. You got some bread in the freezer. I gotta like heat it up and shit. The Door Jam movie never saw the popularity that Space Jam did. Honestly, it's so unfortunate. Could have been good. Door Jam 2 really could have been good. Where am I? I wanted to do something, and I forgot what I wanted to do. There was something I wanted to make as asymmetrical, but now I don't think we need it because this is technically both a employee room and also where the books would be put in. We'd need like a sign or some When was the last time I did a game jam? Forever ago. All right, this place is looking awesome. We need a lamp. We need a... Let me get a list. Let me get a list. In progress. Library car. Sub list. Checklist. We need table lamp. We need staircase. We need loose papers. Vertical stacked books. 3 variants. We need... What are them green desk lamps? No. We're gonna make like a golden brass, cool looking table lamp. A little bit like this. A little bit like this, kinda. Need something like this on it. Oh shit! Yeah, that could be good. What do you think of this game? Routine. Routine's cool. Haven't played it. Very spooky. But it's cool. Very spooky. Total chaos. What the hell is this? This looks kind of cool. Why does this look familiar? The computers and stuff? Yeah, actually, you know what? Funny enough, I think I have routine in my... Well, I probably have a routine screenshot. Like, I got Alien Isolation. I think I had a... Oh, yeah. Death Loop. Yeah, I got a bunch of references for that kind of style. Cassette futurism. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. What's the guy on the chair from? I don't know. Probably Alien as well. Probably Alien. One of the Alien movies, I'm sure. I don't know. All right, so we need lamps. We need the staircase, loose papers, vertical stacked books. Bookshelf variants. Yeah, we need some different bookshelf variants. All of them are the same. I kind of want somewhere it's like missing, or maybe there's a little loose spot would be kind of cool. So we could put like some statues and stuff, or like little things in between, and then also items would be very cool in those spots too. Yes. Yes. Yeah. What else? Right, we need a door for the thing. Whatever, don't care. We need a bell. Fuck. That would be good, huh? Anyways, let's let me do first and foremost, let's just get this staircase done. Or at least exported. Damn, look at all those books. Yep. pretty good fuel for a fire. You know what I mean? Would stay warm for quite some time. Yeah. Would stay warm for a good amount of time. Do we need a library card? Nah. What do you think this is? Library card. Will the monster be able to follow you up the stairs? Currently, I think it has... Well, the nav mesh is a bit broken. We'll clean that up. We'll fix that right up. No problem. No problem. We'll fix that right up. Not a problem. We'll get that rightio fixto. Maybe you can have a task to fix fallen books that are on the floor. That was one of the ideas, and why I put the employee room is like some of these, there's like maybe the task is like you got to sort a few books, put them in the right spot. That was an idea for a task in here, like a specific task here that could be done. The other thing is an optional thing where you can solve a little code to open up a safe, and then that safe has a bunch of items. So on that note, let me add the safe in here as a task. All right, well, I need to export this static mesh, and hopefully it retains the scale. Collision, no, because we're gonna have to recreate the collision. Will any of the books be readable? I'd like to. I'd like to. I think that'd be cool. Hold on, I gotta import. Ah. Stairs. Purple stairs. For some reason. I don't know why. They're purple. I really don't know why. Let me try to move this. Oh, the origin is in the right spot. Hey, would you look at that? It's perfect. Wow, that's really bright. It's a really bright staircase. My eyes! Why does it look like that? Ah, I see. Oopsies. No, wait. Something's weird about the shading. The normals are very unique. I don't know how to explain it. How did they do that? No, wait, how do they actually do that? That's kind of cool looking. I have the same matte cap. Do it, Emaciator. Anyways, I'm gonna clip these stairs so when going up them, it's not like an earthquake for the camera. Don't you worry, I'm gonna smooth out the collision. I will smooth out the collision. Make this kind of library. Brother, what do you think this is? A 17-floor train? Like, what do you... What? What? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this piece. Separate that. I have no idea why the normals look like that. I really, I don't know. I literally do not know. I really like the holes in there. I might use my grate to do that. They have a smooth group aside or something? I don't know. It looks really interesting though. I don't know how the normals look like that. I think that's the normals. Never mind, guys. That's not the normals. It's the material. Oh, I've been tricked. Can I see the train car model for the library itself? It look like this. Text. Yeah, yeah. Bottom text. Bottom text. All right, so here is the idea. We don't really have much space for the grates, huh? Grim, I want to be like you when I grow up. No, don't be like me. I wake up at 12. Be better than me. Be better than me. Be a better version of me. Can I make this scale in towards the 0 point? Alt J can untriangulate stuff. Yeah, it tries to quads or whatever. I just did it myself. I know though for sure. What's wrong with waking up at 12? You're just in a different time zone to the rest of your country? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's see what it looks like when I do that though. Because I kind of want it coming out of a middle point. But I don't know how I feel about... I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of... Oh. Kind of conflicted. Kind of conflicted. I also kind of like the middle being open. I'm not a huge fan of the government. Okay, let's just do that instead. Whatever. Okay, so then let's get the staircase system going. So, what is the rotation of this? 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 360 divided by 10. No, but it's not 360. 90. 90 divided by 10. 9. It's just 9. It's just 9. Whatever. Then we gotta bring it up. Bring it up. Okay, and then we can do and this is not the staircase I'm looking for. Hold on, wait. Sushi, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Howdy do, howdy do. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Spiraling stairs, have fun. Yeah, it's a good time. Yeah, it do be a good time. Do be a good time. All right, here's our version. Graffiti idea and train rot. Kilroy was here. I am going to put some graffiti, though, for sure. Definitely. Have you tried spending 3 hours recreating the stairs with geometry nodes? Don't remind me. I'm going to freak out. How are things going here? It's going pretty well. We're working on the staircase now for the library. We've got a little employee booth where you can check in and check out books and stuff. Not sure if I like it still. We got railings. We got stuff. Books and stuff. Yeah. It's looking like a library, kinda. It's kinda looking like a library. Crazy, I know. So we're not gonna have a middle pole. It's just gonna be kind of freestanding on its own. Kinda. Kinda. Maybe what we could do is close up a face there, and then maybe extrude it down. And then get a loop in there. And then we can do some fun, kind of like what's in the reference. Yes. Yes, and it's not following the edge. That's okay, we can fix that. Not a problem. Not to worry. What the? Same thing here, no problem. What the? Oh, but man, that would be kind of nice if it was smooth. So, merge. There we go. Hell yes. Now we're talking. Then let's get the bottom. Why does this look so messed up? Something about this doesn't really look very good. I just got my wisdom tooth pulled. Let me tell you, life could be so much better if we all just huffed laughing gas all the time. I'm really scared of ever having to do my wisdom teeth, because I feel like I'd go crazy from the drugs or something. Whoa, shit! That looks cool as hell. So this is going to be made out of metal. I do want to do a little spot where we can see the inside here. What about the railing? We will get to the railing. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm pushing all these buttons and shit. You know how it go. I'm just pushing 5 million buttons. 5 gajillion buttons are being pushed right now. A lot of buttons being pushed. Shit. I don't know if I like that many railings. It looks too overwhelming. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make another empty. Right now it's rotated to -9. Let's do -18. And then I'm going to double this. Is that enough? I don't know. We'll find out. And then that basically is in every other instead. There we go. Every other instead. I like that a little bit more. I like that a little bit more. In real life, would this just crumble in on self? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking the wrong guy. I'm too stupid for that. Uh-oh. What I should have done is done it from the 3D cursor. What I should have done is, this is pissing me off. There we go. Got it. Got it. We're in. I'm in. I'm in. I'm so in. I gotta do that on the other side. Oh! I gotta do it on the other side as well. The hell's going on? Ah, I see. That's what's going on. This edge, not meant to exist. In fact, there we go. Figured it out in the end. Hell to the yeah. All right, now. You're probably wondering, what next? Me too. Extrude. And then bring this up. And then just try to bring it as close as possible. As close as possible. Snap doesn't work on itself. Good. Good. Uh-oh. I wouldn't mind having that starting point closed, actually. But then it's not going to merge very well. Actually, even having that face not there is still not... Oh, whoopsies. Whoops. Why is the smoothing groups being an asshole? Show me the wireframe. Where am I? Show me the wireframe. Ah, I see. That would that would make sense. It's still not. Probably because this face is closed. But then the problem is that we don't have a beginning part. Oh, come on. I guess we could always just... We'll just edit it. It's going to be a very destructive workflow, but we'll just edit it. Jarvis, show me the wireframe. Explodes. What the hell? Just a classic day in Blender, huh? So you're telling me if I close this, everything erupts? Huh. Cool. I refuse to buy this game if everything isn't 100% physically realistic. Well, shit. -1 sale. Well, darn. There goes my 1 sale. No! I was really hoping we could keep that one. Oh, fuck. I gotta do the bottom too. Oh, oh. Oh, shit. Whatever. What's a man gotta do in these parts? Why does this model look like... God, this model is kinda shit. Does Krim read YouTube comments? I'm reading. I'm reading. I got you. I'm reading. What the... Oh, I see. That just merged there. Aha! Something isn't... Something isn't right. Ah, of course. The infamous weird edge. Wait, what? What is wrong with the... Oh. Whoopsies. I see. Ah! Huh? Wait, what's wrong still? Oh. This model is just not very good. I'm just saying. Whoa. Not very good. Will this game be in the Baby Ink Detected Steam group? What did you just fucking say in my chat room? I see. Something weird has occurred. Dude, what? Hey! Oh, Why is it, some of it's merging. Some of it's merging incorrectly, actually, as a matter of fact. I think the inside's fine. Something weird is happening. Am I missing an edge in here? Chat, help me out here. Was that the problem? There ain't no fucking way. No, that's not the problem. What in the world is the problem? Why do you hate me? Is it because of this face? And now it's worse. What? Wait a second here. Something weird's going on. It's the sharp edge? There's no sharpen edge. Ah, I forgot to shade smooth. Of course. That's why. Okay, looking cool. Now I need this to be over here on the other end. It's too small. That's what she said. Okay. Okay, the sticks on the inside, not a big fan of the government. Not a fan on the inside. Not a fan on the inside. I missed the time when we were modeling shitters. I literally didn't model a toilet. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. I used a block out toilet. I didn't even model the toilet. I'm a fraud. And a fake. Okay, this railing, I gotta say, is going to be very hard to do. Like, how am I gonna curve this? Whoa. How the hell am I gonna... Well, I guess you could just go here and... I guess we could just... I guess we could just eyeball it. Ah. I'm sure eyeballing it's not a problem, right, guys? Yeah. Ah! How the hell does that work? Can we slide down the railing? If you can, I'd make it so you ragdoll instantly. Instant you start falling down the stairs, it just makes a thud noise every hit. Yes, man. Now that is video gaming. The library needs a slide? It does not need a slide. Just use the staircase. Honestly, I kind of just pull. I kind of want to pull in the middle. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to pull in the middle. The only thing is, it's like it just might look kind of. Well, let's just say it might look kind of weird. You know what? It's not that weird, actually. kind of trippy looking. I'm always scared of going on the staircases like this because I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fall, and then you like accidentally like step on the part where you're like not supposed to, and then you fucking fall over. How is the collision for this going to work? Trick question. It won't. I've died 3 times from staircases like those. I know. I know. Trust me. I know. Wait, what if the staircase goes up to the ceiling? Nope. It won't. That was a joke. Was it funny? No, it is going to be a ramp. However, I just don't know what the ramp is going to look like there. Your staircase? Pick any card. Any card. Pick any card. Good, Dead Pixel. How's it going? Yeah, we're going to see what the collision mesh is going to look like. It's going to be a very weird convex mesh. It's going to look very, whoa, weird. It's going to look very odd. Would be a turret lady at the top of the staircase? I don't know. Gabagoo looking staircase. Are you hungry? Because I am. Are the steps not usually a bit deeper near the central support? I don't know. Holy. Now we really playing with the deck of cards. You're asking too many questions. It does, yeah, this might be too many steps, actually. It might be too many steps. Like, I might want to... Yeah, whatever. Let's see what it looks like. I gotta figure out what... Okay, first, before we do that... What's the collision gonna look like? Well, a really good question. It's a really good question. What's the collision gonna look like for this? Well, I was thinking... Well, while I was pondering, I had an idea. I don't even know. Like, what would I even make the model look like? Because it look... Cylinder... Okay. trying to think of like how I'm gonna make the. How many steps are on this? 10 times 1, 2, 3, 30. Yes. Yeah. No. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30! What the fuck, man? I'm dumb? Don't... whatever. So, we'll delete... Nah. So, we'll delete this. And then we'll delete that. We'll delete this. And then I don't know how I'm gonna fucking do the collision for this. I think it's gonna have to be multiple convex pieces. Guys, I'm thinking this might have to be multiple convex pieces, as a matter of fact. Linear. Surely this trick will work, right? This one trick will solve all of your collision problems. Okay, let's see if this works. 3D cursor. I think this is kind of inevitable that it's going to do that. Yeah. Yeah. This fuck ass collision. What is this, bro? What the hell is this? Well, sure that I'm sure that works. So okay. So select everything. Hide the makeshift collision real quick. All right, parent it to that. This shall be the library dash staircase. The collision? What's this? Don't make fun of him. All right, let's see how it looks if I convert this to a convex shape. Well, I didn't really expect anything different. So I think what we have to do is... Oh my god, it didn't revert it. No, don't say that. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, I was about to get a heart attack there. Wowee! That could have been real bad. Okay, so here's the idea. We separate it into parts. That's probably as good as it'll get. is probably as good as we'll get. I don't think I'm selecting these properly, but oh well. You know what? It worked out. Okay, so we got all of these little separated pieces. Now if I try to convert, what? Okay. What if we try a crazy idea? What if we try a box? Yeah, I kind of, honestly, I should have kind of expected that. Why is it doing that again? Oh my God, it undid all of my separations. Blender! The Blender undo stack is so stupid. Am I gonna have to really separate all of these as their own steps? I think I might have to. Guys, I think I think every single one of these is gonna have to be its own convex collision. I think that's the only way I'm gonna make it the staircase. Well. If it isn't me being stupid. I wonder if we would, even though it's like smooth, I wonder if we get stuck on the staircase because there's separate collision pieces. It's still doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm making the collision. Although I will say, not great. This means it's going to be a step on the inside unless you go from the outside. I don't really know if there's any way I can why not just use complex collision? It won't be much more expensive. It's going to be pretty expensive because there's quite a few triangles on this. Well, not that much, but like, it's not good. It's not good. I'm lazy, but you know, I'm not that lazy. I'm not a psychopath. Yeah, I could definitely see walking up this being an absolute pain in the dick. So let's see if I can, okay. It's generating it like a wall, which would make sense. I don't really know how we can. I don't really know how we can fix this problem. Just because of the way this shit's designed. It's kind of a piece of shit. It's kind of just... All right, well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. Because that's just how this fucking thing is designed. What's the idea? Of what we're doing right now, or the game? Compromise. Hitting the bottom just fades to black, moves you to the top. I have a better idea. If you reach the very middle, you slip, fall, and hit your head and die. The game, it's a co-op survival horror that takes place on a train, on a monster train. The players have to basically keep the train running. Okay, let's see what the, wait, do I have all the materials set up? It's apparently... Kind of want to hide all the collision. So I can see what I'm doing. I don't think I... whatever. Let's export it. Library staircase. Import. Let's take a look at your collision. Because God knows what the hell is going to happen there. Okay, so we got our really horrendous pieces. Add a banana item that ragdolls you and throws you far. Trust. Why do you got to say trust at the end? Why do you got to say trust at the end of that? I'm concerned now. Trust me, explodes. Oh yeah. You know what I'll do? I'll put a banana item in, and then if you run on it, you slip and explode. And then die. Haha. How about them apples? Never thought of that, huh? Okay, so now we need to make this at 200 centimeters. What was the game about? Co-op survival horror friendslop. Basically the players have to keep the train running. There's monsters on the train. That's about it. Yeah, that's the game. Okay, so let's see here. We need to get the materials running. I don't know what material 0 is. Oh, it's the middle point. Which is supposed to be... What is this, actually? Is that metal? It's metal. Actually, it's a first-person basketball game. Well, there is basketball as well. There is a basketball. Now, it's not the point of the game. It's not to basketball, but... Anyways. All right, so wood is this one. Oh my God. Why are you angled? Stop being angled. What the hell? You know what? Fine, I will unwrap it. Like a normal human being. Oh, that's really tiled. All right. Will the main characters be goofy creatures or humans? They're a little goofy. They're a little goofy. The lore is that the players are also technically monsters, but they're prejudiced upon because they don't look scary enough. They don't fit the bill of scary, so everybody hates their guts. Maybe we put wood, actually, on... Yeah. Just see what it looks like first. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We also got to do the railing collision. Oh, fuck. How are we going to do the railing collision? I don't know how that's going to look. Good enough. Let's see what it looks like when we run on top of the staircase. Yeah, this is what our character models look like currently. Oh, look at that. First time. You know what? Not bad, but it still has a stepping effect. If you get right in the middle. So as long as you just stay on the outside, you're fine. There's still a little bit of a stepping effect. Pukes. You could have just made a hand ladder? Yeah, but then it's not as fun. It's not as interesting. It's more fun like this. Right? Is it not more fun like this? I kind of want to mix in a little bit of wood. So let's make this wood. And then let's unwrap it real quick. Damn it, I hate how, like, they changed the menu for that. Whoa! Whoa! Huh. For some reason... Trying to... Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. That's not the right way. Ooh, yeah, that's not really correct. Anyways, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Well, I'm sure it's fine. I'll re-UV unwrap that later. Once we apply the array and everything, which is very destructive, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Could the vertical things in the railing be the same as the other things in the railing? You mean the little S thingy? I kind of want to keep that subtle, because otherwise we might be overdoing it. What I want to do to this, though, is I want to add a little fun element on it, which will look pretty good, I think. Methinks it will look pretty good. What? Where's the material? Is it not in here? Am I in the right thing? Yeah, great. Yeah, what? Catwalk. Oh, catwalk. Really? Can't preview the material that I have in here? Oh, come on. Hold on, I gotta find this file. I found, that took me not that much time. Grimmy, can you throw the ball down those stairs? Maybe. This might look very, very weird. Because it's going to be a completely different, like, material look. I'm sure it'll look just fine. Let's take a look. Hey, that's not half bad. You know what? That ain't too half bad. It's technically like a different material, but it's not half bad. Damn. I'm kinda good at this. I'm actually not that bad at my job. I'm actually kinda good. Never mind. Go back to the other one. The other one was much better. The hexagons were it. Looks odd from the other side now, though. He's kind of got a point. Shit. Well, I'm really glad you brought up that piece of feedback. Hmm. I never said this was going to look good. In fact, I feel like I specifically said this was going to look extremely slop. This is going to fit the bill of the slop. Let me tell you. This isn't... Is this aligned? Dude... Okay. The slop is in position. I forget. How do I copy this? I'd like to stack this on top of that. Stack, stack, stacking, stacking, stack. Finished. You fuck. You did not. Fine. I'll stack it myself. I don't even know if I did that properly, but whatever. Feast your eyes on the front and the back. Yes. Oh, yes. It's like an inverted... Do you guys notice? It's like inverted. Oh. Can we swap the slop emote with something else? Honestly, I think it's time for the slop emote to go. I do agree with you. I think it's time for it to go. I believe the slop emote has reached its lifespan. All right, library, 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 library. What the? Huh. Oh yeah, the railing doesn't have any collision. That's okay, we'll figure that out. Yeah, the stepping does suck. Very sucky. Very, very sucky. We'll say very sucky. But man's got to do what a man's got to do. Okay, okay. So this vertex paint. Where is the set colors button? Thank you. First that, then the rugs. Mesh paint. Vertex colors. Paint color, red. Fill. Paint. Fill. Okay, so then they won't clip the ground anymore. It's just very odd to have metal grating inside of a spirally staircase. All right, well, ask this guy, huh? Even though these are circles. I forgot they're hexagons. But in our world, they're basically circles. Now, it would maybe be nice to have it be the same material as the other thing. But you gotta say, the nice like contrast between metal and wood, pretty nice. I do see though that the little S design actually could potentially be on the staircase. Why are the stairs so small? What do you mean? They're not that small. They're pretty big. Well, they could be larger, I guess, but... Oh, you mean why is the steps so small? Well, I'm glad you asked. 'Cause I'm stupid. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I'm stupid. Yeah, I know. Probably could have made the steps larger. Yeah. Yup. Whoopsies. Did a little bit of an oopsie. Am I gonna change it? Not right now. I can't be bothered right now. I ain't gonna. Whoa! What the hell? What the? That was weird. I wasn't even in vertex paint mode. I urgently need my like bounding box tool. The one that I have in mind. Oh shit. Nah, whatever. It's a friend slop game. What can you do? You know, whatever. Fuck it. There, whatever. Problem solved. It's like nothing ever happened. Yeah, we probably do want to reduce the amount of steps, but guys, I can't be bothered right now, okay? I'm gonna be honest. Can't be bothered right now, okay? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, can't be bothered right now. This space looks awesome. And it's like, I think, did we swap out all of the block out meshes now after the staircase? Technically, yeah. We do need to change the door. The door is a no-go. I actually wonder if I can just modify the door straight in here. It's a crazy idea. But we might be able to just do it. Great. It's orange. And so because it's orange, I cannot see where the door starts and ends. No problem. Not a problem. Okay, so now I need to do... triangle edit. Wait, how many faces are in here? Did I select all of them? I can't select. What in the world? What was it selecting? All right. Oh no. Who cares? It's a block out mesh anyways. Okay, so now the other door will look okay. It'll look just about right. Anyways, how's the plunger gonna work with the stairs? That's a really good question. How will the plunger work with the stairs? It won't. Thanks for that question. I'm sure it'll work. Although the plunger does have quite a few problems that need to be fixed. Quite a few little weird bugs. A couple little weird things going on. You know what I mean? Some weird stuff going on. I'd like to buy this. Yeah. Look, you can see through the staircase. I'm peeping. What you doing? Although we do, dude, we do need to make. I will admit, I did make the stairs a bit tiny. I think what happened is I had the other stair blockout piece. I had the stair blockout piece, and then I scaled it down, and then all hell went loose. And so that's what happens. But it looks good, man. The colors, at least. I like the steel. It breaks things up a little bit. We still have that wood accent going around. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. That nice wood accent. Yeah. Oh, you guys hear that? I gotta fix these UVs on these thingies. At least you don't have to worry about people escaping if there's a fire. Oh, don't you worry, they just jump down here and the... I gotta make it so if you jump down a small height, you just ragdoll. We gotta do something with this room. And like put the actual model in for the train. What did it generate on car? Is this the last car? Ah, look, another library. Yeah, so we need different variants of bookcases. We got the staircase, although we need to fix the staircase. So that, if because we have to fix the staircase, can we mark the staircase as complete, or should we not because we have to fix the staircase? Anyways, good stream. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go eat some food. Pizza? No, I got leftovers. Leftovers. Korean leftovers. From a Korean restaurant. Maybe cooked by a Korean. I don't know. Who knows? Potentially. Yeah. So, see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking, chatting, thinking around. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Which I haven't been doing a very good job of. I'm not going to lie. Okay, goodbye. See you later.